yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a...
크레시다블룸은 그리핀도르의 머글태생의 마법사로 원래는 6학년이나 되어야 배우기 시작하는 무언주문을 1년 이상 먼저 공부하기 시작할 정도로 학구열이 높은 캐릭터입니다. 아마도 제작진에서 허마이온이 헤르미온느를 생각해 넣은 게 아닌가 싶은 캐릭터로 공부에 진심입니다. 물론 재능은 영광인 듯합니다.
But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
무엇을 잘못했는지 책에 마법을 잘못 걸어 가볍게 띄우는 게 아닌 새처럼 날아가게 만들어버렸죠. 원래는 도서관에서 살다시피 했지만 어느 날 마법을 잘못 걸어 도서관에서 주의 대상이 되어버렸습니다. 그 마법이 바로 책을 새로 만든 마법이었죠.
I shall get in trouble.
Incendio!
That was nothing. You should see the charm I've been working on.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
To use that. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio! Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. but you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
이 사건이 도서관에서 마법 사용이 처음으로 금지되게 된 사건입니다. 본편에서는 아예 금지였었죠. 그렇다고 안 쓴 건 아니지만 크레시다는 한 번은 샤프 교수에게 푸딩을 날려버린 적이 있습니다. 대연회장에서 마법 연습을 하던 블룸은 컵에 추방 주문을 걸려고 했고 실수로 샤프 교수의 요크셔 푸딩을 얼굴로 날려버렸습니다. 그 이후에는 아마 혼나지 않았을까 합니다. 크레시다가 무언 마법을 실패한 건 많지만 그렇다고 재능이 없는 것도 아닌 것 같습니다. 원래는 6학년이 되어서야 배울 수 있고 그나마 그걸 쓸 수 있는 사람도 많지도 않은 무언 마법인데 그걸 5학년 학기가 시작하기도 전에 시작해서 실패를 하긴 하지만 어느 정도까지 쓸 수 있을 정도라면 재능이 없는 것 같진 않습니다. 헤르미온느의 경우에도 마스터하긴 했지만 그건 6학년 때의 일입니다. 그걸 생각하면 크레시다도 재능이 어느 정도 있다고 봐도 되겠죠.
Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
대단한 재능이 있는 건 아니지만 끝까지 노력해 나가는 크레시다블룸의 걸음을 응원합니다.